Guys, we are back for another video, and today we are talking about Norway's win against Brazil, guys. And if you notice anything about my voice, it's probably different because I'm a little bit sick, but I'm still here to make a video, guys. And yeah, guys, what a video I'm about to make. Let's first start with Brazil before I want to talk about Norway, Holland, and the rest of the players, but Brazil for me, like, I understand that they have Vinicius Jr., who, in my opinion, should not have given the ball to Guimaraes. I know he's trying to be unselfish, but you are the best player in the team without Rafinha, who I will talk about in a second, and you have to take that penalty kick. You have to take responsibility. You have to be like, this is a round of 16 game. This is the most important time of my life, and I have to take it. And nope, he just gave it to his teammate, which I can understand why he did that, but as a hater to Mbappe, as a hater to Ronaldo, or even my favorite player, Messi, they don't give those opportunities up. And that's what I think Brazil, if they scored that penalty, I think they win this game. And I just don't think Brazil played the right game. Also, I think a little bit, especially in the first half, they did play too defensive, and I know Ancelotti likes that, but I noticed the fans did not like that, and as a Brazilian hater, should I say, if I was Brazilian, I would not like the way that they played today. Not at all, and I think, listen, the defense in Brazil didn't have the best game either, but for me, the problem was the attack. Vinicius Jr. had the second half, and why are you putting on Endrick? Like, I understand the talent that Endrick has, but any other player on Brazil, that's 1-0. Any other player, even the defender, Gabriel, puts that in the back of the net. Any other player on Brazil national team puts that into the back of the net. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to say. Vinicius Jr., obviously, he was trying to be nice, but it didn't work out in the end. I think Ancelotti has problems. I think the chemistry is not there yet with Brazil, and we can see it. Norway, there's a little bit more chemistry. There's a little bit. They do it for Holland, and they have that chemistry. Brazil don't really have that chemistry. They don't really, play with each other. They play individually, and that's the problem with Brazil. They play individually, and it's a big problem. So yeah, that's that. And then, not a lot of people are talking about this more than they should, and that is Rafinha being out. I mean, I know they won a couple games before, even the Japan game, 2-1, and then they played Scotland 3-0, but guys, those are teams that they should beat even without Rafinha. But Norway is a game where they need Rafinha, and them missing Rafinha, people think it's not a big thing, but against a team like this, it is a big thing. Because if Rafinha, who was on the bench, by the way, takes that penalty kick, or Vinicius Jr. takes that penalty kick, it's a different ballgame. Brazil probably, unless I'm wrong, win the game if they're up 1-0. And I said this again, and I will say it again. Norway played the perfect game because they were up 1-0. But had Norway concede that first goal and go down 1-0, it would have been a whole different game because they would have to score, because if they didn't score, the second goal would come for Brazil and then the game would be over. So that's why him missing that penalty, Bruno Guimaraes, that's a big miss, guys. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you think Norway can beat the winner of England versus Mexico, which is in about an hour's time. Haaland, he had 7 goals, same as Mbappe. And I'm gonna be honest with you. And I've never said this in my lifetime. I always, as a hater of Mbappe, thought I was around. But the more I watch Haaland, the more I start to like him. The more I watch Haaland, the more I go and say, yeah, he's better than Mbappe. He is better than Mbappe. And here's why. He's a team player. He steps up in big moments. And when you don't think of him, like, say he has a bad game, one touch, goal. Mbappe doesn't do that. Mbappe needs a couple of touches before he goes. So, let me know your thoughts down below. That's going to be the end of it. See you guys in the next one. Peace.